You want to speak better English, but you feel like you never have the time. I get it, life's busy, but the truth is you don't need hours to practice. Even 20 minutes every single day can make a huge difference in your life. If you want even more free content, make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna share my 20-minute morning routine made just for you English students. It's simple, it's fast, and best of all, you can do it all while you're drinking your morning coffee. You don't have to sacrifice anything else in the morning. Ready? Let's start. Step 1, wake up your English brain. This is gonna be the first 1 to 5 minutes of your day. Before you do anything, before you even get out of bed, before you check your phone, let's wake up your brain with positive English thoughts. Now you may say, I do this every day, or maybe you wake up and you go, oh my gosh, my day's gonna be horrible. But here's how you're gonna do it in English. You're gonna say 3 sentences out loud, not just boring facts. You're gonna make them positive and super personal. So you're gonna say, in English, today is a beautiful Tuesday, in your head. Next, you're going to say, I feel excited because I have a new chance to practice my English. And finally, as your goal for the day, you're going to say, I'm going to learn 3 new words and speak with confidence. This blends in that positive affirmation while also joining in your English learning skills. It's really easy to do this, and it takes literally, in my opinion, a minute before you get out of bed. Open your eyes, don't look at your phone, and just say your affirmations in the morning. It's good for your mentality and it's good for your language skills. All right, step 2, listen while you get ready. This is gonna be minutes 5 to 10 of your morning. So for the next 5 minutes of your morning, I want you to listen to English while you brush your teeth, make breakfast, or get dressed. This can be anything regarding podcasts, movies, TV series, whatever you want. I have the perfect podcast for you. It's our podcast, or the podcast I'm a part of. It's called the Running Amok podcast. Gross. Like you eat them and they taste like old people. Like you know what I mean? Like they kind of taste like you're.
I do actually.
Really don't, but like the ambiance of old people. Like on the Running Amok podcast, we also share a ton about American culture. We share about how people think, how they act, and the small little details that no one really teaches you in an English class. If you like health, wellness, and fitness, we talk about all those things. I'll link it here. So just 5 minutes of the Running Amok podcast that you can find on YouTube. Just type in Running Amok podcast and you will be ready to start your day. Ready? Step 3. I want you to talk to yourself in the mirror. If you've heard me on my other YouTube videos, you know that I've been telling you guys to talk to yourself in the mirror for quite some time now. It's a really positive thing that has great results because as you're standing in front of the mirror, you can see the way your mouth moves, which is called your embouchure. And it's really important to see the shape of your mouth just so you're able to understand how the sound looks. That will help you with your English. It takes 2 minutes in the morning. You can say something like this. Good morning, my name is Meg. Today I have a lot to do, I need to work, but I also want to practice my English. Just a couple short sentences just like that is super simple and it makes your morning go by even quicker, I guess if you're talking to yourself in the mirror. Or some people might think you're crazy, but regardless, it's worth it. One thing I want you to not forget is to never worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are supposed to make you better. The more you talk, the more confident you're gonna feel, and the only way we can learn is by making mistakes. So if you even make a mistake in the mirror and you're kind of awkward and embarrassed about it, even if no one's around, it's totally fine. All right, step 4 is a quick writing practice, minutes 15 to 18 of your morning. So now I want you to write about your real life in English. I want you to think about your job, your family, your goals. You can write about anything you want. A lot of people write in the morning, like morning affirmations, like what you did when you were laying in bed, maybe a gratitude journal, or you might just write some simple things like, what am I gonna do today? How am I gonna learn English? How will English help me in the future? Here's a great example from me. So yesterday I watched my podcast, the Running Amok podcast, and I learned 2 new phrases. Today, I will write an email to my coworker in English. In the future, I want to speak English more confidently in my meetings. This makes English part of your story, not just part of your homework. That way, you're able to feel a real-life connection to that English, even if you have no one around you speaking it. All right, step 5. This is the last 5 minutes of your morning. I want you to think in English. So, the final step, the most powerful. Do not translate in your head. Just look around your room and describe what you see in English. If you saw our most recent video, it was how to not translate English in your head. So that is linked here. Please watch that one if you want even more in-depth information on this process, because it is difficult to start thinking in English. But this is how you start. Look around your room and in your head say, I see a table. I see a bed. I see my cat. You're going to think of all these things in English. You're going to work really hard to not think in your native language. By doing this, you're already forcing the fluency of English into your brain. So you can even think about your plans. You can say, after work, I'll practice English for 15 minutes. Tonight, I'll watch a video about job interviews in English. This step trains your brain to stay in the English mode. So when you need to speak, the words come up faster and easier. Now, let me give you a quick culture tip about why this works. In the US, people love their morning routines. They have routines for fitness, routines for mental health, routines for success. I can attest to this. I live in Boston, Massachusetts, and I have a routine for pretty much my entire day. So this is very true. Americans love their routines. If you make English a part of your routine, like brushing your teeth, you don't need to find time. English just kind of slips right in and becomes part of your life. And you know what they say? After 30 days of doing something that is hard work, it becomes a habit, and habits are hard to break. So if you do English for 30 days for 15, 20 minutes a morning, just like this, it becomes a habit and you just keep doing it. Mix that in with 1 or 2 hours of class every single week, and I can guarantee that your English will improve. If you're looking for a great English school, we offer classes with our American teachers. They are highly educated ESL, TOEFL certified instructors, and they want you to improve your English. We teach people all the way from beginners to advanced, and they're all on live video call classes, so you are able to do them from wherever you are in the world. Are you traveling for a weekend? No problem. Bring your laptop or your phone and you can take class. So that's really nice. And you can also recommend what you're interested in. Do you want to learn about business English? Do you want to learn about being a veterinarian in America? We'll make it happen. We can teach you anything as long as it's related to fixing your English skills. So I have a challenge for you before we go. Tomorrow morning, try this routine, and I want you to come back and tell me in the comments which step is your favorite out of all of the steps that I shared for this 20-minute routine. Let me know in the comments. I'm super excited to see. I'm going to start doing this with the Portuguese that I'm learning. I know I'm excited to see if I can implement it in the same way you guys are, and I'll answer any of your comments below. Visit truby.org or check the link in our description to enroll in our classes. And if you want even more free content, make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. All of those platforms get free videos updated every single day. I'll see you in the next video, and good luck with everything. Bye!